Hey everyone, it's time for the last stand. We've got the skip coming to you live from Anguilla in the Caribbean today on holiday, but still making time obviously for the Walking Dead No Man's Land. Of course that's going to happen. Of the heroes that we've got, I think Mercer is by far the best person to have in the top slot. Going to bring the Hazard Bulldozer, nice wide arc, slows things down, ensnares them. I think that's going to be real handy. I mean, I could bring Commonwealth Decimator, the Champion Assault Rifle. You know what? It's been a long time since I've used this. We're going to do that. We're going to bring the Champion Assault Rifle. Maggie is bringing the Savior's Handgun. Of course, being able to get 2 actions if she attacks a special walker type. So useful. I tell you what, let's change her weapon as well. I'm just changing my mind left, right, and center. Let's bring. I could bring the Blizzard Pistol. Instead, I'm going to bring the Combat Teacup, the Porcelain Pulverizer, and then George here. I actually think I'm going to bring. Yeah, I'm going to bring this. I want another weapon that can slow enemies down, so it's the classic, the 7mm Harrier. And what I would love, I was looking at different costumes. I just so wish that I had Rosita's costume for him. Just look at that. What a knob. Alright, enough of that, come on. Let's give you Carol's cookies, let's give you that. And then let's get to it. See how this goes. Looks like we've got Exploding Walkers, we've got Commonwealths, which could be a real problem. Mercer, I'm giving the Champion's Rifle, just because I don't use it very often. It's got a hugely long range for an assault weapon. It is effective. Yeah, I'm mostly bringing it for funsies, really. Just don't often bring it along. Fun to mix it up every now and again. I think it could be effective because it will give us a nice long reach across the map, and every single hit that we've got, of course, is going to be boosted by Mercer's leadership trait. We have a chance to hurt our enemies no matter how tough they are, no matter who they are. Commonwealths aren't resistant to having their health just knocked off in chunks by Mercer's leadership trait, so don't know. It could be a good idea to bring, to bring it along. We'll give it a try. It's not something that I very often use, but I mean, come on, it is one of the coolest weapons in this game. Really funky, high tech assault rifle. Mercer looks great carrying it. And being able to do stuff like this, it counts. Every hit from every character has a real chance to just cause a lot of hurt. Being able to double tap, like we can here with Maggie, just absolutely wonderful. Let's finish these guys off. George, sir, I think you could do with some charge points. Do you want to get some? Well, 1, that'll do. Okay, Man at Arms doesn't kick in. We don't get the double tap, but that's fine. We have to be a little bit cautious, I guess, with our charge attacks. We don't have an easy way to get more. That's just how it is. That's okay. We haven't got anything like Rosita giving us unique movement options or anything like that, but the fact that we can really reach far across the map with Mercer's fantastic weapon, the Champion Assault Rifle, is that's pretty good. And yeah, we do have means to set bad guys alight, which is absolutely key in Last Stand, I think. I can't think of a last stand where I've really had a good go of it and not being able to set targets light. It's something that it just comes in so useful. If you start on the expert setting, as we have here, the enemies already start at a pretty high level. They're quite resistant to your attacks no matter what you do. You've got to have a little something up your sleeve. Being able to set them on fire really gives you a boost. It really screws up their day. Let's go here. Make sure that we're getting that guy. Maggie, do that. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that her leadership trait would kick in. Can't remember what it's called. Just escaped my mind for a moment. Do we need to use a charge attack? I think yeah, we can give him a little bit of a treat there. Take you out. There you go. Oh, I can't remember if I put tactical on Mercer's armor. I am 99% sure that I would have done. Gives you the opportunity, of course, to shoot at the start of your turn, and if you didn't move, you can move afterwards, which is just, it's so great. It doesn't sound like such a big boost on paper, but in practice, it's just something else. It really is. It works so well. Okay, I was hoping that you would get hit by that. I'm somewhat annoyed that you weren't. Okay, it doesn't matter. Sometimes having that extra range from weapons like the assault rifle, it kind of negates the need to be able to move quicker because you can just do a lot of what you want to do from wherever you are on the map. So, ooh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'd better cripple you guys because otherwise you could get me. I want to make sure that you're not going to be a problem, and then you go there. We're starting to turtle up already. This is where I might start missing having something like the hazard shotgun. You know, because I can just hit a nice broad spread of walkers, cripple, ensnare them, whatever. We've gone with the range advantage instead of the being able to do wacky stuff to the walkers advantage. So, what have we got over here? Let's focus on taking these guys out first. Magnificent. George, can we get you charged up at all? Not that George, it doesn't really matter so much, because he's here to set stuff alight. Okay, we've got most of these guys set alight. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy to turtle up in this corner. And as long as we're just getting shots after shots after shots on targets, that's kind of okay. I think I don't want any dramas from those guys. Just don't. Can we finish you off and get a charge point? Nope. Finish you off and get a charge point. Yep. Let's get you cooking, good looking. Idiota. Don't want that regular, he was just a regular walker, but I could see him becoming a problem, so I wanted to make damn sure that we got rid of him. Yes, I'm perfectly happy to use a charge attack if we are going to be getting something like a Commonwealth walker. They, of course, are a huge problem for us because they are not easily affected by status affecting weapons. They can just outright ignore them. Keeping the peace, there you go, that's what Maggie's special ability was. Let's make sure, Maggie, that you're fully charged. Mercer, you want to get a charge point? You don't. Idiot. George will pick it up instead. Good. Would have been good to get you on fire as well, but get you next time, buddy. Okay, nice solid hit there. And of course, another thing that we could do is we could have Maggie as the leader. Guess we did give Mercer tactical, because there you go. Just made an attack and I can move. Okay, getting stuff on fire, that's just wonderful. That's what we want to see. Give you another little bit of a love tap there. Charge points for Mercer, always good. Okay, a lot of bad guys right there. A lot of scary bad guys as well. So finish that guy off, get some charge points. We might find ourselves using charge points here. No, scratch that. Maggie, you do your thing. Good, we've already got that Commonwealth Walker on fire. Very, very happy with that. Magic. Now normally I would get closer to this side of the screen. I don't think we need to do that. We've got some nice long-ranged weapons. So let's just get good visibility, see what's in there. Goose. Goose, potential problem. Always a problem for ranged characters if, of course, you blow them up and you're too nearby. They will stun your characters. Not a very nice thing to have happen. We really, really want to get these guys cooking. We want to keep them at arm's length, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, there you go. Let's turtle up a little bit. That's fine. I think you guys, let's regroup. Those big nasty walker types there. Yes, they're scary, but they are on fire. Shoot. I moved too far. I obviously did not mean to do that. I was actually going to use a charge attack from Mercer on these guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're going to have to go there to be safe from him. Alright, so that was a bit of a snafu. That was a bit of a mess up. But I think life gave us lemons, and we are chugging them down with tequila now. So, George, do you want a charge point? Great, well done. We can leave our friend here. He's going to just cook. But let's try not to misclick again in the future, because it's not a very good look. Let's get you cooking. Let's get you guys hurting. Speedy Central, this one. Yeah, see if you can get those two guys cooking. Brilliant. Cripple him. See what happens. Okay, it looks like all the bad guys appeared sort of at the bottom left of the screen there. That's okay, we can deal with that. I feel like he's sort of sneaking up on us here. Let's get all of these guys crippled. Let's, I think we've got to do that. This guy I'm concerned about. Concerned about you as well. Let's go here. Feel like these guys are closing in and I do not like it. I'm feeling a little claustrophobic with all of these walkers so nearby. Let's politely ask them to leave, shall we? Got some goos coming in next turn. I'm definitely going to want to set them alight. Now I like that I targeted a regular walker with Hilltop Maggie there, but because I got an armored walker in the shot as well, that counted as a way to trigger her leadership ability, and I got another attack. It's a very nice thing to be able to do that. Let's see if we can... I went for the armored walker there because there was a chance that obviously Maggie's leadership trait would kick in and I'd get another attack. It didn't work out, but you kind of got to go for that when you can. All we want to do really is set him alight for the moment. So I think we can give those goos just a little bit more attention. Maggie focuses on this guy over here. He's really flipping... holding up well, isn't he? Let's get Maggie fully charged, shall we? Let's get ready for those reinforcements that are going to come in next turn. And when you've got Mercer as the leader, you can just do normal attacks with anybody, even slightly lower damage characters like assaults or bruisers, and you still got a chance to actually cause some significant hurt just because, well, Mercer is your leader. Man at Arms can kick in. Let's give you some attention. Cripple those speedies and everything. What do we want to do here? You're a speedy up there. Tricky. I think I want to do this as a chance to get Mercer some charge points. Didn't get any charge points. Okay. I think it was a solid plan, just didn't work. Do that. I could see those guys becoming a problem. You, sir, need to be on fire. Looks like we've got another goo coming in. There he is. Right, Maggie, get some charge points, please. A charge point would do. It's fine. I think I want you cooking as a matter of priority. Well, didn't get him that time. Hopefully next time we'll get him cooking. Mercer gets charge point. That's very welcome. I think we're going to need to start busting out these charge points soon. Good. I'm glad that we got a lot of those guys on fire. I've got this horrible feeling that if I don't do this, that goo is just gonna cause us problems. It really is. So let's get rid of him. Mercer, do you fancy a charge point? You do? Good man. Okay, so you're a real embuggerance here, aren't you? You are right in the bloody way of everything. Okay, I was hoping that Maggie's leadership trait would kick in. It didn't. We'll probably get a stun if we do this. Okay, so he's ensnared instead. That's okay, that's fine. Getting plenty of these bad guys in this spread here, that's good. Okay, this gotta kill this guy really because we're right next to him. He will die actually. He's burning. He's definitely gonna burn to death. Can we stun you? No. Now this is a problem. I can get George out of range of this guy, but I've got to split the team up a bit. Okay, that worked out okay. That worked out pretty damned well, actually, because now I can get all of these guys cooking. Another goo. Maggie's fully charged. That's excellent. Only thing with the champion assault rifle, there's not a wide spread on it, but still a fantastic weapon. Great, we've got all of those guys cooking. That makes me happy. George could do with some charge points. Mercer could do with some charge points. There we go. That's all right. Maggie, let's move you back just so that he doesn't get you. I'm fine with you having virtually no health and just leaving you because hopefully Mercer or George will shoot you and get some charge points. Lovely. Now what are we doing here? We are gonna get you cooking, that's for damn sure. We're gonna hit you with Maggie, slow you guys down. Get you cooking. I think that goo could be a problem if we're not careful. We've got to slow you down, otherwise you're going to get George. Looks like we've got some Commonwealths coming in next turn. That's not very welcome. Something that Mercer's also got, which is, it doesn't often come up, but he's actually more resistant to being stunned. He actually has natural stun resistance. So I think we've got to retreat here. Let's just bug out. Yeah, that goo died because he was on fire. That's absolutely fine. That's very good. Get these guys cooking. See if we can knock a little bit of health off of these Commonwealths, because the lower their health, the more likely they are to actually be affected by status effect weapons. Yes, we're just going for normal walkers there, but we're still hitting 3 of them with Maggie. Normally you would go for unique walker types to get the most out of her leadership trait, but yeah. We just had a chance to hit a lot of enemies there. Hit them hard. That didn't quite cause the damage I wanted it to cause. So that's a bit of a problem. I want to... Can we get those Commonwealths on fire or something? No. Really concerned with this just because of where the reinforcements are coming from. They could be right next to us. They are indeed right next to us. Bit of a damn problem. Stuff it. No, that won't do anything. That might. Sort of safe-ish. Kinda. Maybe. Slow him down. And then Mr. Mercer, we're going to have to get creative. Now hopefully defensive shooting will stop him from chewing on either George or Maggie. Good. It did. That's exactly what we wanted. Got a lot of problems here. Good, I'm glad that we managed to cripple that Commonwealth Walker. Obviously that's difficult to do because they are kind of resistant to status effects, but we got him. So we can set him alight. Good, excellent, well done. Okay. Oops. Didn't see that, missed our little speedy fellow there. I'll do this for what it's worth. Probably not much. I don't know, I feel like I could use some tools or something to get us out of here. I'm not going to though. I always like to do my best in last stand, but it's not like we've got Carol's Cookies or some amazing support up for grabs. We've actually got one of the less effective supports, so I'm not going to burn through all my tools. That was fun. I used the weapons and the teams that I wanted to use. I think that's a pretty respectable score as well. Keen to try it with the same characters and some different weapons in their hand and see what that does for our score. But there you go. That's the first try. As ever, thank you for watching.